special good morning to those of you listening Classic Radio 105.5, 105.9. Welcome to another edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz here on Classic. Also, those of you viewing via GBN TV, good morning and welcome. Certainly hope all is well with you this morning. And nice to have you with us once again. Welcome to the Mid-Morning Buzz. An interesting program lineup for you this morning. This morning we'll be speaking, of course, to Mr. Dion Greenidge, and he's the Executive Director of SAGICOR Cave Hill School of Business and Management. We will have a chit-chat with him shortly. And certainly we're going to get him online and have that chit-chat, find out more pertaining to, of course, all information that he could possibly share with us. And so, of course, we'll be getting into that. Let's go over and say good morning to Dion. Dion, good morning and welcome. Are you there?
Good morning, GT. Yes, I'm here. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone in Grenada and all the best 2024.
I think we also want to see your face in it because we live via GBN TV also. So probably you could pop that video up for us also and get it going live. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
All right. Well, welcome to this edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz here. Of course, Dion Greenidge. Good morning to you once again. Let's get the ball rolling. Give us a brief background about SAGICOR Cave Hill School of Business and Management.
Okay, so good morning to everyone. SAGICOR Cave Hill School of Business and Management is the School of Business here at the University of West Indies Cave Hill campus in Barbados, and we have been around for about 40 years as a School of Business, and we look to continue to really serve the Caribbean and to help the Caribbean as it relates to business education. One of our key mission and our purpose, I say purpose and not mission, is really to build that ecosystem of Caribbean, future conscious Caribbean leaders who build sustainable businesses and organizations. And that is really our mantra and that's our purpose at the School of Business. And we try to do this through training, through development, through working our partners in terms of our social outreach and impact that we look to make every day. And our staff here at the School of Business are all committed to really building this ecosystem across our region. And that's why we're reaching out across our region, and we are saying this year one of the ways that we want to live our purpose is to have persons joining our programs and upskilling themselves and enjoying personal growth and development. And we are saying to individuals that we want you to enjoy that personal growth and development in 2024, but we also want businesses to see it as also an investment in their employees so that they become sustainable, they become performance-oriented and competitive. And to do that, we have our Better Me, Better You, Better Organizations campaign, where we're saying we want to ensure that we can bring our valuable education products and executive education and professional development products, courses and programs to businesses throughout the region. Some of them are online, some may be in person, like some of our executive leadership programs, but we want to bring them to organizations. We want to help organizations grow. We want to help our business to business, because that's what our programs do. You know, as a lot of individuals who have been in our programs in previous cohorts, they said to us, you know, one of the key things is to be able to interact and grow our partnerships and relationships throughout the region with organizations and persons on a personal level. Mentors, become good friends and interact with each other, just enjoy that personal growth. And to do that, as I said, we have our Better Me, Better You, Better Organizations campaign, where we're saying, you know what, enroll in our programs by January 31st, and you pay at least 50% and you enjoy 25% off. And not only that, of all our executive education and professional development program, but you could do it in groups. Groups of 3 or more, you get additional 5% on that 25. 5 or more, you get additional 8% on that 25. So really, you can enjoy at least up to 32%. And terms and conditions obviously apply, but we want persons, because as I said, our mission this year is really to have persons join us and be part of our executive education and professional development programs. All right. And I'm sorry that I'm not sharing my video at the moment because I just was struggling 2 minutes. Actually, I'm walking through. So that's right at the moment.
Okay, well, okay, understand that. So now, with the introduction of the Cave Hill, of course, School of Business and Management, creating that community ecosystem of future conscious Caribbean leaders who build sustainable business and organization. Now, speak about how the school is achieving this particular mission.
Oh, great. That's a great question, GT, because, I love talking about this because it's really our purpose. We live it. And we are achieving this again by bringing quality programs that are.
All right. We have lost you a wee bit there, Dion. I'm not sure what happened.
That's just working our network of individuals. You hear me, GT?
Yes, I'm hearing you. We sort of lost you a wee bit, but you're back now. Just continue, please.
Right. So we just hearing just our network of experts globally, regionally. In other words, bringing the best persons to deliver these quality programs to persons in the region, and whether it's our persons here, experts within the university, experts outside university, our partners from other universities globally, and it's really just, as I said, living that purpose. And we had a lot of persons coming to programs. They have been back to the organization. Some of them have been promoted to more senior levels. Some of these persons are, and then by that they're going back and they're sending persons to the program because they see the benefit. They're seeing that transferability of knowledge coming into their organization, not just knowledge, skills, competencies that allow persons to grow. When people grow personally, business grow because persons can bring that design thinking. They can bring that creative and innovation to what they do in the organization, and they're engaged. And you want engaged employees. You want employees that come to work and because the organization is investing in them, and the organization wants that employee to team every day. We are living this purpose because we're saying what do we need to keep our organizations growing, and then and that's why recently we determined, let's look at our peak program, because we know that training is expensive, and that is why we bring this Better Me, Better You campaign. That's how we're living this purpose, and we know that training is expensive, and what we're saying is that's why we have our peak program. So we're saying, we could go to our website www.kfil.uwi.edu/SCHSBM. Go to our website, look at all that we have to offer in terms of executive education, professional development. Have a chat with our team. Call us. 246 is the area code here in Barbados. 424-7731. Because, as I said, some of these programs can be done. What we call hyperflex, where you'll be virtual and synchronously in the room through our platform, interacting with persons, chatting with persons, and really engaging and doing doing your program. And we have that on offer. So you come, you have a conversation with us about our peak program, which is purpose, excellence, agility, and knowledge. And when you have that, we chat with us about our peak program. You look at all the products we have to offer, all the courses, and we say, look, how can we now help your organization take full benefit of these programs? Because remember, it is not about sticking out. Say we want persons in, and we're saying, how can we make sure we make this affordable? How can we make sure that we make this accessible? That's the word I want to use, accessible, that every organization, small, medium, businesses in our region who are really the nuts and bolts of our economy. They're at the center of our economy. How can we get these persons in to drive their organization and continue to ensure that we in the Caribbean, who are small and developing states and have our vulnerabilities, can be sustainable and therefore the lives and livelihoods of our populations.
All right. Dion, let me ask you to give me an overview of the key programs, such as the executive leadership program and the professional development programs that offer a valuable skill and insight for personal and professional growth. Give me a bit of an overview on that.
Okay, good. So we have programs coming up like our risk management program. International risk is one of the areas today that are critical as organizations have to really navigate a lot of turbulence externally to organizations in terms of the business environment. We have our executive presence and influence for those persons who are in leadership roles and need to be there to motivate, to inspire, and to communicate with better with persons in the organization. Sustainability, accounting, and reporting. We have our certificate in sustainability management as well. Contemporary project management, and what's due to that area, agile project management. And you can with us, you can then we train you and provide you with the skills to go ahead and do the PMP examination at the end of our program and become a certified project management professional. And we have our stock market investing. We want to understand about investing in the stock market. We have that. But for the but in terms of navigating the organization, we have our suite of executive leadership programs. We have one coming up in Barbados. We have our women in leadership coming up and that is the week of women's International Women's Day, which is in March. We have that coming up. And I know we want to celebrate our women leaders, and we want to bring about some skills in that program as well, transformative skills in that program, women in leadership. We have our high impact executive program coming up again. We have a purpose to impact. You hear me talking a lot about purpose today. You have a purpose to impact because you want the organization. For that one, organization want to really send their groups and have groups of persons coming and engaging and learning together and developing what we call the organization purpose. Because when you have a purpose and everyone is living to that purpose, everyone understands those objectives and goals and how we can achieve those with that purpose, you're likely to get the kind of success necessary to build that sustainable organization. We have coaching skills for managers. We have sustainable finance and investments. We have crisis management and communication. This is a big one. This is one that we have had a lot of persons really interested in. And it's one of our great products that we have. We have procurement and supply chain management, mid-level leadership development. All right. Digital transformation. So you see, it's so much to tell you, GT, because there is such a wide range of programs that we have because we're thinking about how we build sustainable organizations here at the SAGICOR School of Business and Management.
So true, and I'm listening to those programs, and it certainly will help to, of course, build personal and their personal growth. Now, tell me this: give me a bit of an insight on how the school's professional development and executive education programs are developed. With industry and in a mean and in terms of in partnership with industries also. Give me some insight in that also.
DT, I think you're asking me all the magical questions today, and because the reality, just as you said, when we think about professional development, we don't want to just come up with programs in a vacuum. They must be relevant, and we do a lot of our market research because remember, one of the things I could tell you about the Careful School of Business Management, we are very fortunate. Right throughout the Caribbean, we have been working with a number of organizations, and I think I want to thank those organizations throughout the Caribbean that have been working with us because it's through their insights when we have conversations that we can understand this is what we need, this is what organizations need. But we also work with our global partners, and we look at what is coming globally. We do a lot of that research, and we bring in persons globally. We bring in all the skills necessary to develop the programs that are going to be relevant to the development of our region. So we take a regional focus, and we're not really ashamed to say that why we have a global reach. We are focusing, and we have no apologies to say it. We are focusing on the development of our Caribbean people, but we can develop our Caribbean people with that global excellence, and so that they go all over the world and they perform, and that is what we do. So we look to the best globally, we look to the best regionally, and we have a lot of meetings with our private sectors, with our partners throughout the region, and we develop our programs so that they are time sensitive, they are relevant, and we always changing our programs given the dynamic work environment.
Now tell me the importance of interconnectiveness. I like that particular word, and of individual growth and organizational success. Speak to me about that.
Yeah, because you see, it's quite simple, and I think a lot of organizations have to get this. Do not see employees investing in their personal growth as a detriment or a hindrance to organizations at all. Support it and develop it, because the reality is that as organizations, as we develop, as we grow. We can only do that through people. Now, what is the one thing that AI can't do? We talked a lot about AI today. What's the one thing I always say AI can't do? It can't bring the creativity and the innovation
So
like
true.
your people.
So true.
That thought process, that mindset. And therefore, understanding that when we allow our people to grow and develop, what's going to happen? They are going to help our organization grow because it is their knowledge, it is that creativity they're going to bring into our organization. They're not going to be quitters. They're not just going to sit there and wait till the time roll up on a daily basis. They're going to be involved. They are going to be engaged, and they are going to ensure that the organization then is successful. But we can only do that. We can only have effective leaders if we provide them with the skills to be effective leaders. So if we want persons to be effective in their role and in their future role, because it's not just about the role that they have today, but it's about being future oriented and how we manage the talent of people in the organization. So it's about the role of tomorrow. And once we do that, it's going to be impactful. You're going to get the kind of results that you deserve, and that is how organizations grow. Don't ever forget the people.
All right. Now, brief mention of this for me. The Better Me, Better You, Better Business 25% reduction rate. Speak to me about that in brief.
Okay, right. So as I said, 25% reduction once you sign up for any program this year, any program, any professional development executive education program by January 31st, and you can receive an additional 5% if you sign up for a group of persons of 3 or more, or an additional 8% if you sign up a group of 5 persons or more.
All right. So tell me, the peak programs. Talk to me about that briefly also.
So as I said, and I mentioned earlier, our peak program is really about the organization, because you may have a number of employees, you want them skilled in various areas, and may not be one area or one course. The peak program allows you to come to us, have a discussion about the employees, the areas that you want them to train, so that we can help you build that program and work with you and build a program that allows for purpose, excellence, agility, and knowledge to be transferred to make your organization competitive.
All right. Now tell me, how we could we get in touch? How can someone in the Caribbean, in the Caribbean in a whole, Grenada in a whole, how can they get in touch and get more information?
Great. So you can get in touch with us at our email, which is exec chsbm. So exec chsbm, one word, at kphil.uwi.edu. You can call us at 246-424-7731 and ask for Wanda Monroe's, and we can take it from there with you. And if you want more information, just go on our website, www.kphil.uwi.edu/schsbm.
All right, Dion, I want to thank you so much. Interesting to know about this. And I certainly hope our listening and viewing audience will, of course, start calling those numbers, going to the website, seeking more information, and giving that call. Speak to Wanda, tell her, hey, I heard about this particular, SAGICOR Cave Hill School of Business and Management, and I'm certainly interested. And of course, the process continues from there. Dion, I want to thank you once again for sharing the information, and best wishes to you for the rest of the day.
Thank you very much, GT, and best wishes. And thank you for accommodating us. And again, to everyone in Grenada, we look forward to working and partnering with you. Have a wonderful 2024.
And best goes out to you also. Have a good one, man. All the best.
All the best.
Hey, folks, that's how we take a wrap for this segment of the Mid-Morning Buzz here on, of course, GBN TV and the Classic Radio. Thanks once again to Dion Greenidge from the SAGICOR School, of course, Cave Hill School of Business and Management. And those of you who have heard all the information that he threw out this morning, better me, better you, better business, 25% reduction rate. Give them a call today, and you never know what the future holds for you. Until then, have a good one, folks. That's how we take a wrap for this segment of the Mid-Morning Buzz.